Guy, this is your boy Triple A, and welcome you once again to my Triple Slot on Fantastic Premier League. Today, I believe today will be a great day. This will be a wonderful week, and I want to say I appreciate you all for always being there for me. You are the guys that make this show possible. You are the one that give me the energy to do this thing every damn day. So thank you all. I really appreciate you, and please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. So without much ado, hi guys, welcome you. This is the first part of the show, which I call the highlight of what went down in the last game week. This is where I will be discussing what happened in the last game week, what really went down in the last game week. Last game week was a mixture of all. As some teams, some managers are having a very, very big point, thanks to some players like Watkins, thanks to those managers that have Chelsea defensive assets. Those players that have Odegaard in their team, they're really, really celebrating, enjoying it, like over celebrating, because they really pop those assets really, really pop in the last game week. Really, really pop, like over pop. Watkins getting an hat-trick, Chelsea getting a clean sheet. If you have Cowell of Chelsea, this guy got a clean sheet and also an assist. That is wonderful. Alvarez also was already becoming the main point, like the main asset of Man City. Like he's becoming the must-have asset for Man City. Like even ahead of Alan right now this season, this guy has been really exceptional this season. So that is that about that. At the same ways, those one are happy. That's why I'm saying that FPL every week are always a mixture of both good and bad, both happy and sad, both overjoyous and over sad or something, if I can say that. Because if you have a Manchester United asset, I'm sorry for you, these assets are not something you should be backing up right now, especially some of them like Rashford, Bruno and Co. You shouldn't be someone that you backing up right now because they are very, very inconsistent this season. That is just it. Liverpool asset also, they have a Salah, they have a very woeful last game week. The same with Man City asset, except you have an Alvarez. That is just another asset you should have right now. You should be looking at it. Aston Villa and Newcastle asset, both their defensive asset and their attacking asset. Those people are really giving us something to be happy about, something to be looking forward to in our game. So that is that about last game week. We hope and we wish that those that wanted us will give us something to be happy about in this coming game week. So that is that. Thank you all. That is that about the highlight of what went on in the last game week. Thank you. Hi guys, thank you for staying tuned in this second part of the show, which I call 5-star to watch. This is where I'll be giving you 5 players I believe that you should have in your team this coming game week, and I believe that they will give you a very, very good important points. So a very good important point, very big point, they will pop this coming game week. That's what I believe. That's those players I believe. And without much ado, let me start giving you those players. The first player I'll be talking about on this show today is Rasmus Højlund. I'm sorry, I said that it should be Manchester United asset shouldn't be the one you should be looking up right now, but there's no way you can close your eyes on this guy right now. Rasmus Højlund. I don't know how you can do it. This guy is not that expensive, 7.1 million, and this guy truly has not even opened his account in Premier League yet. But this guy is showing us, if you are following Manchester United, if you have watched their other important matches like their Champions League matches, this guy is showing us that this guy knows how to score. This guy is a born scorer. Like this guy is a born scorer. It's like his DNA is like what is running in his DNA is a goals. So I think you should get this. And if United want to bounce back from their woeful performance in the last 2 matches, because it's very, very woeful for them losing back to back, they have lost more than 5 games this season. That is woeful for a team as big as Manchester United. So if they are planning to change their fortune, to change their season in the right direction, and if they want to start this game week, I believe that Rasmus Højlund will have important parts to play there. And this guy is already getting used to his team, already getting used to the environment, already getting used to the pace of his teammates. And I believe that this guy will start backing goals, and I believe that he will start this coming game week, this weekend. This guy will start backing goals this coming weekend. So God, this Rasmus Højlund, the guy that always called Odegaard. Seriously, this guy know how to score goals. So far, this guy already got up to that point of 7 point, which is a poor for him, and I don't blame him for that, because even the team generally West Ham is really, really woeful this season. Their last game week, this guy got only 2 goals. I said to go only 2 points. That is really poor of them, and that is one of the. That's what I'm saying. That United was also poor in that game. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. Not creating creating little to nothing chances in that game for Chaka to bank on. That is very poor of them. Yeah, he has no goals and no assists this season so far. But you can see that from his SG, this guy is getting closer. Their last game week, he has 0.56 SG. That means that this guy is getting closer to goals. And I believe that will change in this coming game week. The price is already increasing. Starting with 7.0 is already have increased to 1.0, 0.1. That shows that people are already looking at him, are looking at his side. So I think you should get him. I think you should get him. And they are coming game week, they are playing against Brentford at home. And I believe that if they wanted to change their course of the season, they are changing the direction of their season, and they want to start giving their fans something to be happy about. I think they want to start at Old Trafford, and they want to make their fans happy, because I don't see Manchester United losing back to back 3 times against not like they are playing a very big team like that. They are playing against Brentford at home. I think they should be winning that match convincingly. And if they are doing that, I believe that Rasmus Højlund will be getting goals in that match. And their next three matches are against Brentford, Sheffield United, and Man City. I think the only difficult matches there is Man City. But who knows? It's Manchester United. You don't really trust them, but I'm trusting Lloyd. Okay, Caroline, I'm trusting him. Seriously. So that is that about Lloyd. So the next person I'll be talking about on this show is James Maddison. This guy has been on my has been on my show. This has been on the list of 5 start to watch for almost how many weeks now. This guy has been always there because there's no way I can't close my eyes away from this guy. This guy has been Mr. Incredible and Mr. Consistent this season. Seriously, if you are looking for a player to give either goals or assists, this guy is your man. And Tottenham has really performed wonderful this season. Like surprising a lot of us, like giving some of us like wow, so they can do it. Because we thought that when they changed coaches, getting a coach from Celtic coming to England, and Harry Kane also living there, we think that they will be very struggle to adjust to a life after Harry Kane. Well, that did not happen to them. They have really hit the ground running. They are really telling us that they want to change their fortune this season. They don't want to be the sports that we know. They want to show us that they can win matches. They can try to fight for trophies also. So I think that's what they are doing this season, and they have been doing wonderfully well. They have been doing it wonderfully well. And the architect behind that also is this guy, James Maddison. This guy has been wonderful this season. This guy has already have total point of 41 this season. Wow. We have not even reached game week 10 already. I think that's already 41 points. That's wonderful. Last game week was poor for him, and I don't blame him for that. They were playing against Liverpool, a very strong team like Liverpool. And one thing about FPL is that FPL doesn't reward passion. FPL doesn't reward work rate. What FPL reward is clean sheet, goals, and assists. So that's just one of the things. So that's one of the reasons why you'll be seeing someone like Maddison in that performing well in that game and getting a FPL point of 2. That is really one of the things about FPL. If you don't get goals, you don't get assists, or the team doesn't get a clean sheet, you might not be getting points, no matter how you perform very well in that match. So that's what happened. Well, this guy so far this season has already got 2 goals and 4 assists. That is 6 goals and assists. Yeah, already this season. That is wonderful from this guy. Very wonderful from this guy. Seriously. And the price is not that high. It's 8.0 million. I think you should be looking for the asset. You should be getting Maddison. I think Maddison I think you should have used permanent marker or super glue to glue Maddison into your team right now, because this guy is wonderful. Or maybe I don't pray if he got injured. Unless he got injured, I think Maddison should always be in your team. That's just it. And they are coming games against Luton. What do you expect? They are playing Luton. Luton has been they are not there this season. They have only won 1 match this season. And I believe that with the form Tottenham is right now, they will walk over Luton like they are not there at all. And I believe that Maddison will be getting goals or assists this coming game week. So I'm just saying, get Maddison in your team. I believe you should get Maddison in your team right now. Because they are playing Luton, Fulham, and so they have a very good features coming up, like very easy features coming up. That you are sure that this guy will be getting you. They are sure that this guy will be getting you a lot of points. And I don't want you to miss that. I don't want to miss the train, because sometimes in FPL this train comes once, and if you miss it, you might not be able to jump on it again. So that's that about Maddison. That's about Maddison. The thing I'll be talking about on this show is Mohamed Salah. This guy, I already said that the only person that dethrone this guy from a FPL king of FPL is Alan last season. But this guy has shown us that he's a Mr. Consistent. The last 11 or 12 matches, without this guy only blank once, which is last game week against Tottenham, which we cannot really for them from. They were very unlucky in that match. Very unlucky in that match. Very unlucky in that match. They were playing, even Coach and Oko, they are playing against 12 players, because the referees and the VAR are like all over against them in that match, and that is very important. And they end the match with a name player. They end the match with a name player. Their team got 2 red cards. So we don't expect much from them, and they lost that match. And Salah did not even register either assist or goal in that match. And this guy finished with 1 point last game week. That's very poor for Salah. But that is the first time in how many game weeks, like 10 game weeks, that this guy won't get either assist or goal. That shows you that this guy is Mr. Consistent. And I believe that Liverpool will rectify that, because even if you follow them in their last Europa matches, this guy still won that match, because Liverpool already shown us that this is the main business. And if Liverpool main business, you know that Mohamed Salah will always be there. Will always be half hand in there. And they're just coming in, they're playing against Brighton that doesn't even know what they are doing right now. For the past 3 or 4 matches now, they have not won a single match. So they are all over the place. This Brighton was battered by Aston Villa in last game week, and against Liverpool, a team that is really angry about what happened to them in last game week, that wants to show the world that they really mean business. I think they will walk over Brighton like they are not even there at all. Like they are not even there at all. Like as if a motor is going down the slope. That's how they will walk over Brighton. Like, and I believe that Salah will be getting us goals and assists this season. I say this coming game week, I think Salah will be getting us a goals this coming game week, goals. And this guy's already got 3 goals and 4 assists. That is 7 goals and assists already this season. I think we have not even got up to like game week 8 yet, and this guy have almost 7 goals and assists. So I believe that you should get this guy in your team. And they are coming games, they are playing against Brighton, Everton, and Nottingham Forest. Even imagine out of that 3 fixtures, it's only better they are playing away. Other matches are playing at and feed. So that's what I'm saying is that this guy is ready to farm us points. So what I will tell you is that the way I said about Madison, this guy should have been, you should have used permanent marker or super glue to glue this guy in your team right now. Seriously, this guy should have been a Mr. Always there in your team right now, because this guy has been Mr. Incredible and consistent. So that is that about Salah. So the next person I'll be talking about on this show, this session, is Omesan. This guy, what you have to say? I think this will be the third time or second time this guy will be appearing on my show. This guy will be appearing on my list, especially on 5 stars to watch. But this guy has been showing us that he know how to score goals. He can hold the fort when Harry Kane left, because people thought that this guy was feeding on Harry Kane, or maybe this guy cannot stand alone. And this guy has been showing Tottenham that I can replace Haaland, and this guy, I can replace Harry Kane. And one of this guy, he doesn't really replace Harry Kane. He also is the captain, the leader of this team. This guy is really the leader of this, and he's leading by example. Like, he's leading by example, not like this guy just there to give them moral support. This guy is leading by example. This guy total point already this season. This guy has got 51 points total point already this season. 51 points. Imagine, and we are just in game week 7 or game week 7. This guy is showing us that he's ready to farm lots of points this season. And this guy so far has already got 6 goals this season. 6 goals in just how many games? It's just 7 matches. Imagine that. And last game week also, this guy got a goal against Liverpool. He got 7 points last game week. Got a goal against Liverpool. So this guy is showing us that they are ready. The way Tottenham is showing us they are maybe business. Someone is showing us that last season is a fluke. That last season performance is a fluke. That this guy is ready to show us what he really made of. And this guy is already showing us. So that's that about that. So, and the price of this guy, the price is already increasing from 9.0. We already have an increase of 2.3. This guy is already 9.3. That show this guy that maybe before this season, this guy will be reaching like 10.5 or something like that. We don't know. And they're coming in, they're playing against Luton. As I said earlier, Luton is like a walkover for a team like Spurs. So I believe that some will be bagging us close this coming weekend, and I believe that you should be part of you should invest your 9.3 million on this guy quickly, so that you'll be able to get your ROI points, FPL points, when this guy is sharing this for us. So that's just it. I think you should get Omesan now your team. Seriously, their coming game week is very, very fantastic. They are playing against Luton, Fulham, and Crystal Palace, and only Luton is away. Fulham is at home, Crystal Palace is at home. Shows you that this guy have tendency to farm us a lot of points this season. And I already said that maybe Spurs for this first half of the season, I think maybe Spurs is where you should look for an asset to invest on. Seriously, because they are showing us that they mean business. So that is that about Omesan. So the next person that we're talking about, and the last person I'll be talking about on this 5 star to watch this week, is Watkins. This guy started the season somehow not here, not there, because this guy was just giving us a binary point, 2 points, 1 point, 2 points, 1.3 points, 1.3. But all of a sudden, in last 3 game week, this guy has already shown us that just boom from 0 to hero instantly, from 0 to 100 instantly. This guy already banging goals. This guy total points. Imagine this guy already have total point of 54 points, and the last game week was wonderful. That's what I'm saying. That if you have Watkins in the last game week, I salute you. You are really, really, really wonderful. You really take that risk, and the risk pay off really wonderfully well, because this guy got 3 goals and 2 assists in that match. Hat-trick and 2 assists in that match, and getting a 23 points in last game. 23 points. Imagine, that's almost some people's points in last game week. Like, there's only the total point of some manager last game week. Imagine him get 23 points. Only him get 23 points. That's wonderful. And this guy has been showing us that he already got. Imagine this guy already get 4 goals, assists. That's 10 goals and assists this season so far. Imagine. It's not like one thing about this guy. I don't like. It's only if this guy is not getting us goals, that's why he's getting us our assist. That's one thing about this particular. So I'm just saying. So that's what I'm saying. I just want to also back on him now, because I think this guy has not increased yet. You see 8.0 at the moment I'm doing this video. You guys already stay on 8.0. That means that people are still about it. Are you going to hold on for when people are running towards and the price increases to 8.2 or 8.3, when you know that what you have now the comfort is not even up to, you don't have up to like 8.2 or 8.3 or 8.5 in your bank right now. So I think you should get Watkins, and their coming game week is not that difficult at all. The next game is against Wolves. This coming game they are playing against Wolves. We don't know what we get from Wolves. Is it the Wolves that beat Man City, or is it the Wolves that was all over the places against some previous games? So I just, but Aston Villa is already showing us that they are ready for this season. They want to be consistent with it this season, and they want to aim for an European spot this season again. And if you watch them after that match, they play European match also, and they won this game. Even at last minute, this shows their mentality right now. And one thing about every team is that they don't play goalless match. They don't play goalless match. They always goes in there in his match. They always goes. And if they always do, what tell you that this guy will get you goals and will get you assists in that match. So I'm just telling you, Watkins is your guy. Go to Watkins now before it's too late. It'll be the end of this part of the show, which is 5 stars to watch. That's it. Alright guys, thank you for staying tuned. So welcome to the third part of the show, which I call 5 differentials. This way I'm giving you those players that have a low budget, they have a low percentage of ownership, and I believe that they will pop this coming game week. The first thing I'll be talking about in this session, in this part, is Johan Wissa. This Wissa has gone quiet for some times now. The guy started this season very well, cutting goals, and assists, but all of a sudden Brighton just fall off, and both Wissa and Bumo just became quiet. But this coming game week, they are playing against Manchester United. Which Manchester United are we getting? This Manchester United that play in Carabao Cup that beat Crystal Palace like they are one of the best team in England, or the one that's all over the places against Crystal Palace in the Premier League, or the one that cannot, or the one that don't know how to defend their box in UCL. So that's just see about it. So if you are, I'm currently banking on that. Even if Manchester United will win this match, they will concede goals. That's just the Manchester concede goals. And Brentford are a team that always like to attack. And if they attack Manchester United right now, you will score goals. And I feel like Brentford are going to be scoring either 1 goal, 2 goals, or 3 goals in that match. Wissa will be part of the goal scorers, or those that are creating an assist in that match. So that's why I'm saying that Wissa might be your differential this coming game week, and I believe it will be the differential this coming game week. So I think you should get Wissa in your team. Right now. This guy so far already got 29 points, and at the moment of me doing this show, this guy only get 10.4% ownership. It's somehow high compared to those I've been giving you on differential on this show before, but men don't really have him now. Some people would have been trying to sell him off. Those that cannot sell him off will be putting him on bench. So imagine that you now starting him and you get you 2 or 3 goals and they beat Manchester United. Imagine how many points you will have. Imagine what effect that will have on that league you are, on that H2 that you are playing. I'm just saying. And this guy price is not that high. This guy have just 6.0 million. 6.0, that's very small price. That's very, very not expensive, not too big price. So and they are playing their next features are playing against Manchester United, Burnley and Chelsea. That was very difficult features coming on, truly. But the differential, that's what they call it, differential. Many people will be running away from him right now. Maybe that's when you back on it and you get your reward. It's your choice. So that's that about Wissa. The next person I'm talking about here also is Pedro Neto. This guy, I don't know why most people are not really looking to this guy's side. Even this guy should be in my first start to watch this week. But the reason is that you're playing against something. That's one of the reasons I'm skeptical about this. But this guy has been Mr. Consistent this season also. This guy has been giving. He's not even scoring a lot of goals, but this guy has been giving us assists almost every matches this season. And this guy has been the main man for Wolverhampton this season. Seriously. So if they want to surprise us, shock us this season again, the way they did against Man City, if they want to build on that momentum and they want to show us again against Aston Villa, if they are winning this match, they are scoring goals this match, Neto will be part of it. Either Neto is scoring the goals or giving an assist. That is chatting, that is sure. So that's what I'm saying, that get Neto in your team. If you are looking for a defender to have, this guy price is not at 5.7. This guy started with 5.5. You already have increase of 0.2 already. And this guy, at the moment I'm doing this show, this guy only have just 5.8% ownership. That tells you something that most people are not really looking at this guy's side yet. So I think that you should back on this guy. And they are playing against Aston Villa, they're playing against Bournemouth, and they're playing against Newcastle. This guy is someone that can have your team, that can make you balance that your team. Like maybe you have already bought those expensive players and you are looking for a budget player to have to balance your team. Neto is your guy. This guy is your guy. So I think you should have Neto in your team right now. I'm just saying, have Neto in your team. Get Neto in your team. It might be the differential. It might be the differential you needed. And so that is that about Neto. The next person I'll be talking about on this show is Dominic Solanke. This guy will be the second time this guy will be appearing on my differentials. So because this guy has been anytime you need Bournemouth and you feel like you need an asset from Bournemouth, or you need a very low body asset to have, or you're looking for someone to get when in a game week that the big guns are playing against each other, and I feel everything that they might not even pop or they might cancel each other out. You're looking for a differential to have. You're looking for someone low body, someone that can have for a meantime for that game week, maybe for that game week to get him for that game week and move on later. Solanke is the person to must will. Solanke is the guy you can have. Seriously. This guy, anytime Bournemouth is scoring goals, this guy has always been there. This guy already get 3 goals and 1 assist this season. That shows that this guy is really showing us that if Bournemouth is getting goals, he'll be the man getting the goals. That's just about this Solanke. And this guy has been trying seriously. So far this season, this guy has already got 31 points this season. 31 points. This guy already got 31 points this season. And at the time I'm recording this video, this guy have 2.4% ownership. That is very, very low. That means people are not really looking at this guy's side. So, and this coming game, they're playing against Everton. That's why Everton is the team that you ask this question of which kind of Everton are you getting this week? I did the one that will be showing resilience and trying to win a game at all costs, and that will be very difficult to break down. Or I the one that be all over the places that people will be running over them like anyhow. But I see these matches coming on to be a go galore match. And if there's a go galore match, I believe that someone will be saying that. And so I believe that if you're looking for a feature to have, you get just 6.4 ownership. This guy is just 6.4 million. So this guy is very cheap, and it's someone that you can just have for the game week and coming game week, sold it off and get another players that you think that can work for you. So let's talk about Solanke. If you're looking for differential, Solanke is your guy. So I believe that you should try to get Solanke if you're looking for differential, if you're looking for differential to have. Let's talk about Solanke. Next person I'll be talking about here also is Lewy Colwill. I said my previous show that Chelsea is a very delicate asset to have because you don't know which Chelsea we got. You don't know which Chelsea. Well, currently now for some time now this guy has turned them to clean sheet merchants. This guy have been getting a lot of clean sheets. I think they have the most clean sheets in the Premier League right now. So so if you are looking for asset to have, and I think that you want to get the Chelsea asset, I believe that just look at their defense because these people are strong defensively. You can get one of their new defense, then you get your clean sheet, and one of them that should be taken off is Colwyn. The price, this guy price is just 4.6. It's very low, and this guy is always because of injury to Chilwell and James. This guy will always start their match, and that means that if Chelsea are getting clean sheet, this guy will get at least 6 points in every match. Now imagine that because last game this guy supplied an assist, this guy got 12 points last game week. So now imagine that this guy goes a clean sheet and managed to get a goal or an assist in that match. This guy will give you a lot of points. They will give you a lot of points. So I believe that you just don't sleep on this guy. If you are looking for a very low budget defender to have in your team to balance your team, this guy Colwyn is your guy. This Levy is your guy. So and they are coming. They are playing against Burnley. This just promoted team, and I believe that Chelsea will be winning this match also. And with the clean sheet, I believe that if they are getting clean sheets, you know what it means to defenders and to your FPL. So and after that, they are playing against Arsenal and Brentford. The only difficult game in that next day features is Arsenal. But who told you that Chelsea cannot surprise all of us and kickstart their season? And kickstart their season very well. I think that the course of their season. So I'm just telling you now, you are looking to have Conway is your guy. That's about Conway. The last person I'll be talking about or giving you on this fight venture this week is another Chelsea asset, which is Amadou Brojam. This guy has a places Jackson. This guy always call this guy a commentator, and this Jackson we call a commentator because this guy always show you the work with everything. But at the end of the day, this guy doesn't know. I don't think he really know how to score goals right now. That is like Jackson. But this guy comes in the last game after coming from injury, and he's already banging goals for us. And I believe that with that goals, we had his confidence, and I believe that personally we want to continue with this guy. And if this guy starts again this coming game week, which they are playing against Burnley, and Burnley is not that difficult team. They are not that difficult, and I believe that Project Chelsea is getting a goals in that match. Project will be the one getting that goals, and the differential. And imagine a striker for a Chelsea, a big team like Chelsea, having just 4.9 million price. Imagine that 4.9. That means that you can get this guy and you are able to get those expensive midfielders in your team and balance your team up. So that is that. I think that if you are looking for a team to have, and at the time I'm doing this video, this guy really got 0.3% ownership. That is very low. That people are not even thinking about Chelsea at all. They're not even thinking about him at all. And I think that might be surprise you and might be the one that will get you that point. I will give you that show. Like, people will think that why will you do this? Why will you do that? How do you know that? That's just it. That's what's about FPL. Take a risk. I always say that in FPL, big risk, big reward. That's just it. So that is that about 5 differentials. So that's what I say. Differential is a very big risk to take. And if it's work out, you get a big reward for it. That's just about 5 differentials. So that is that about this part of the show for this week. Guys, thank you all for being stay tuned since we started of this show today. And we have reached the last part of the show, which I called my predicted 11. Like my predicted 11. This is where I believe you predicted 11. Those players that they give you very important points, a very good point in each of their position. This coming game week, 11 players that I believe that they perform very well in this coming game week. And without question, my predicted 11. You can see them. As I always say, I don't select them based on the budget, 100 million budget. They might be the total amount might be more than 100 million. They might be less. I don't know. But if you can get all of them, no problem. If you don't want to get all of them, you want to get 2, 3, or 4, no problem. I just feel like you should get at least 2 or 3 or 4 from this team, from these players, because they believe that this game will be their game week. This will be their game week. So that's that about that. Thank you all. So that's that about that. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate you for being stay tuned for me from the beginning to the end, watching it from the beginning to the end. And I promise you that I won't relent. I will continue doing this thing. And thank you. This will be the end of the show for this week. And I always say that I always beg you all, please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Serious, I'm begging you. I'm your boy. You know I'm your boy. I can't do it without you. And please subscribe. Share my channel to your friends and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything. You don't use money to subscribe. Just click that subscribe button. Please, I'm begging you. That is that about that. And don't ever forget, I always say that I always remind you that Trippier, I'm not an expert. I'm not an oracle. It's just my thoughts. So thank you. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.